like to go over a prolongation and extension of a line that I covered in Lines in D minor, number 26, from a Johann Sebastian Bach chorale. And this line then is going to feature some nice bass motion with contrae motion in the melody. If you're enjoying this series, enjoying the channel, please do make sure you're subscribed, like and share, and leave a comment. It's always very good to hear from you. And if you'd care to leave me a tip, that would be very nice. My PayPal information's there in the description below. So here we're going to go. The line was the complete line from the chorale. Pardon me. But we're just going to do part of it and repeat it down through the scale. And this is an essential part of what I recommend for people to do, is take a line and then see what the implications are in other areas of the scale and explore the fingerboard and map the fingerboard this way as well. So we're starting here with G minor with a 10th. So 10 and 11, G and B flat. And the idea is the bass is going to come up and down in that scale-wise motion. And then we'd start from, I hope you can hear the sense of that. That would be the bass line on its own. It makes a little melody, and that's what we want in contrapuntal playing and improvisation. While the melody more or less is consistently rising. So 10 and 11, we're coming up to 12th fret on the 5th string. Then this spread fingering, which is part of what I wanted to get across with this little Lines in D minor episode. So 8 and 12, this is B flat and E. It's going to rise up to C and E, 10 and 12. So from 8 and 12, 10 and 12, and they're going to both move up a step in the scale to D and F sharp in this case, 12 and 13. And then the bass is going to drop a whole step to 10th fret, D to C, and they're going to split further. So the melody is going to ascend to G, and the bass is going to come down to B flat. 12, 10, 13 with 15 in the melody. So we've done that now from G. Let's do it from F. So we're following the same formula. A 10th to begin with, F and A, 8 and 10, walking up to 10. Then this spread, A and D, 7 and 10. Our scale comes up to B flat, 8th fret. Then 2nd and 4th fingers, 10th and 12th fret, coming down to 8th fret, B flat, and they're going to spread out to A and F, 12 and 13. Now from E, so I'm playing 7th and 8th fret of the 5th and 2nd string with my 2nd and 4th finger, coming up to F on the 8th fret, and then we're spreading out to G and B flat. We're always maintaining a consistent interval when we enter that 4th string. So 5 and 8, G and B flat, walking up to A, 7th fret, and now it becomes a little B flat chord. 8 and 10, we drop the bass a step, down to A at the 7th fret, and they're going to split to become G and E, 10 and 12. How about from D? So, D and F, 5 and 6, sorry. This is 7, the bass is going up to E. Then 3 and 6, F and B flat, rising up to G. Then A and C, 7 and 8, down to 5, G. And they're going to split to F and D. It's my hope that already by this point you would know how to go about finding the next ones, above and below. Staying in this scale, C and E, 3 and 5, walking up to D, whole step above C, 5th fret. Our entering interval here, E and A on the 4th and 1st string, 2nd and 5th frets, coming up to F, 3rd fret. Then G and B flat, where we started. 5 and 6, coming down to F on the 4th string, and rising up to E and C, 7 and 8 on the 5th and 1st strings. So a lot of what this is too is becoming habituated to these kinds of fingerings, where we know we're going to go off instead of climbing this way. We might be using this part of the board. Here's our initial reference point, G. We're rising up, but then spreading out, so to speak, below the G geographically. Coming up above. So good for the brain, good for the fingers, good for the ears. Good to start to hear sequence, as it's a big part of improvising in this fashion. If you have any questions or comments, please do let me know. If you have suggestions for future clips, I'd love to hear them. And as always, I wish you a very good day.